How much long penis a woman can take. Let's talk about something most people misunderstand. When we talk about closeness between two people, the focus often gets stuck on the physical. But real closeness, the kind that lasts, is emotional, mental, and spiritual long before it's physical. So if you really want to know how much intimacy someone can handle, the answer is simple: it depends on how safe, seen, and valued they feel. Let's break it down. Keycap 1: Emotional safety comes before everything. No one can truly open up in a relationship unless they feel safe. Safety isn't built in a single night, it's built through tone, consistency, patience, and respect. When someone feels emotionally safe, walls drop. Trust grows. And that's where real connection begins. Keycap 2: Trust is not a gift, it's a practice. Trust isn't something you get. It's something you earn, again and again. It's showing up when you say you will. It's keeping private things private. It's choosing honesty even when it's uncomfortable. When trust is solid, every other part of the relationship becomes easier. Keycap 3: Communication is connection's lifeline. If you can't talk about it, you can't fix it. If you can't express it, you can't deepen it. Real intimacy requires real words, awkward ones, vulnerable ones, truthful ones. Communication isn't a chore, it's the tool that keeps love alive. Keycap 4: Understanding beats assumption. Stop assuming what your partner wants, thinks, or feels. Ask, listen, confirm. Most relationship problems aren't from bad intentions, they're from unspoken assumptions. When understanding replaces guessing, connection feels effortless. Keycap 5: Respect fuels desire. Respect isn't a polite formality, it's a deep recognition of someone's value. When people feel respected, they feel free. And freedom allows authenticity, the most attractive trait there is. Keycap 6: The mind leads the body. Science tells us that emotional and mental connection trigger physical chemistry. When two people feel aligned in energy, trust, and purpose, their bodies respond naturally. That's why emotional connection always outlasts physical attraction. Keycap 7: Presence changes everything. Be where your feet are. Put down your phone. Stop multitasking love. Real presence says, "You have my full attention." That simple act can heal years of emotional distance. Keycap 8: Empathy is the ultimate bridge. You don't have to agree to understand. Empathy means feeling with someone instead of fixing them. It's saying, "I get it, that must be hard," instead of, "Here's what you should do." When empathy enters, ego exits, and love has room to breathe. Keycap 9: Vulnerability is strength. We've been taught that vulnerability is weakness, but that's a lie. Being vulnerable is courage in its purest form. It's choosing to be real instead of perfect, honest instead of distant. Vulnerability invites closeness because it builds authenticity. Keycap 10: Compatibility is crafted, not discovered. Compatibility isn't destiny, it's design. Two people become compatible by learning each other's languages, adapting habits, and growing together. It's not about finding someone perfect, it's about becoming better together. 1. Patience is love's superpower. Patience says, "I'll meet you where you are." No growth happens overnight. Relationships are long-term classrooms. Patience allows people to evolve without pressure, and that's where genuine connection blooms. 2. Gratitude keeps the fire alive. When you stop appreciating what you have, connection fades. Gratitude is like oxygen for love, it keeps it breathing. Say, "Thank you." Notice small things. Celebrate progress. That simple habit changes everything. 3. Boundaries protect intimacy. Boundaries don't push people away, they keep love healthy. They define what's okay and what's not, so both people can feel secure. Without boundaries, relationships burn out. With them, they thrive. 4. Growth requires discomfort. Every deep relationship will challenge you. It will expose your insecurities, test your patience, and demand self-awareness. But that discomfort is not a sign of failure, it's a sign of growth. You grow together by facing what's uncomfortable, not by avoiding it. 1-5 Love is a daily decision. Love isn't a one-time confession. It's 1,000 small choices. It's deciding, again and again, to show up with kindness, curiosity, and commitment, even when it's hard. The strongest relationships aren't built on perfect days, they're built on intentional ones. So the real question isn't, how much can a woman take? The real question is, how much honesty, patience, empathy, and respect can two people give each other, consistently? Because that's the measure of real intimacy. It's not about endurance, it's about emotional courage. It's not about proving anything, it's about creating a space where both people can be fully themselves. When you give love without ego, listen without defense, and show up without fear, you discover that emotional connection has no limits. That's the kind of intimacy that heals, grows, and lasts.